Luke, congratulations into the quarterfinals of the Grand Slam. How would you sum up that one?
Honestly, I don't really know how to sum up, to be honest. It wasn't the game I expected. In the last hour and a half before I went up on the stage, I just felt so flat, so tired. I think I showed it in my performance. I was literally hanging on every thread there to just keep going. And when I went to the second break, I got off the break, really tried fastening my pace up, trying to get quicker, trying to jog on the stage, to try and keep my brain going, because I don't know what happens. It happened to me in the European Championships against Michael Smith. I just fall flat and I just feel so tired. I don't feel like a professional dart player. I feel like just a random player. So I obviously got to sort out some sort of eating. I think I need to address that, because you can't feel that tired in them circumstances. I got a big game Saturday. I'm gonna have to be a lot more energetic.
I was going to say, you seem flat. You didn't seem yourself. Is it purely down to just getting the management right going into a game? Do you think that's exactly what it is?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to pinpoint it. I got a great night's sleep, last night. I slept really well. Obviously I've been going home in between the session, and I got a great night's sleep. So I just don't know what it was. I think I just need to build up the energy levels before I play. I think something like that. But I just felt really flat once I went. After the first break, I just felt flat, and Ross missed so many chances there. I think he missed so many doubles to let me in, and I think it would have been a good game for the fans to go 9-0, but I think 10-8 was the result I wanted, because if it goes 9-0, then it would have been hard for me.
Was it tough to follow Michael and Josh as well after the performance and the show they put on for the fans, because they seemed the crowd seemed a little bit flat as well after that? So did that have an impact as well, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, forget about me and Ross. I think it was hard for us both to practice in the 45 minutes they were playing, because it was, I mean, I'll watch it back, but probably in the top 5 games I've ever witnessed. Michael was all the credit will go to Josh, but I think we have to give a little bit of credit to Michael there, because he was absolutely unbelievable, and that's a vintage performance from him. And Josh was fantastic, but I hope the credit goes to Michael as well, not just Josh, because that was one of the best games I've ever witnessed, to be honest. So hopefully don't play that against me on Saturday.
I was going to say, is that a bit worrying for everyone else that we're starting to see some vintage Michael again? And how much are you going to have to put in to beat him if he produces that again?
I mean, it's not worrying. Obviously Michael is got that ability at the moment where he can play fantastic, but he can also be human. I think if in 2017, you probably first to 16, you discount your chance for even walked up on the stage. But I know he's human. I know he can have mistakes in him, and I'm going to have to play 100 times better than what I just did. But I've beat him on long distance games before. UK Open semi-final, I won 11-5, so I know I can do it, and that's the key, because if you don't believe you can do it, then you won't do it. So yeah, I got the belief there, but I'm going to try and make sure the next 36 hours goes right. Get my energy levels up and make sure I walk up on that stage feeling 100% and not like 70% I felt tonight.
How does it feel as well that you're going to go into the next couple of tournaments number 5 in the world?
I mean, that's all to do with if things go my way, but I could be provisionally world number 5 walking into the Players' Championship finals, and that's it's unbelievable, because I've started off on the bottom. I was development tour and challenge tour, and then obviously won my world youth title, and I was quarterfinals at the Worlds, and all of a sudden I'm set 5 in the world. So it's an incredible rise. It's pay homage to like Rod Harrington and Barry and Eddie and whoever, the people that sorted out these secondary tours, because I don't think I'd be if it weren't for them. And it's quite a story, to be honest, to go from nothing to world number 5 in this day and age with all the fantastic talent that's around.
Luke, congratulations, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Just what you were saying about the rankings there, Luke, you've got to where you are and you still haven't won a major. Obviously it's so weighted in terms of the money in the majors, it could go even further.
Yeah, I mean, in the last sort of 2 years I think Michael Smith's 4th, I'm 5th. We both haven't won a major, so if we had, we'd probably be 2nd and 3rd, possibly, who knows. But it takes some going to be world number 5 without one major final, and I think that's a credit to myself for the consistency I've shown in the last 2 years. But I know my games, that I know there's a game in me that could win a major, but sometimes there's games like tonight where it gives that little bit of doubt in myself. I think, why have I played like that? Why have I felt so flat? It's such an important moment. But, I feel like I'll relax more because obviously Michael's expected to beat me, but, I've got good memories against him for Saturday, and, I've got a bit of time now to recoup and make sure that, I don't feel so tired and make sure I'm 100% on Saturday night.
How much are you going to need those energy levels? Obviously, the format goes up to 16 legs. It's going to be important.
Yeah, it's going to be important to be to have energy wise the whole game. So I can't just play 5 legs and all of a sudden it deflate from me. That's just Michael will just walk all over me and he'll thrash me. So I know you learn from things. And I'll learn from tonight. Obviously things didn't go my way. I think Ross was missing doubles here, there and everywhere and allowed me to win. I feel very lucky. I really do. I feel really lucky tonight, and sometimes you need that bit of luck to go on and do something magical. So we'll see. I mean, if Michael plays the way he did on tonight, there's only one winner because he's the greatest player in the world. But if he doesn't, I can play my A game. It can be a close game. So yeah, like when I walk into that game on Saturday, I'll feel very confident I can win. Not
many people have those positive memories against Michael, but you've had some important wins over him. How much are they going to play a part in your mind and in the lead-up?
Yeah, I mean, it gives me that belief I can win. When you've not had so many good memories against someone like Michael, it can be a very tough task, especially a long format. But I have got good memories. I've beat him in a long format before, so I know I can do it. And if you haven't got that belief that you can do it, you probably won't. But I've got that belief. But I know also myself that I'm going to have to be on my A game for 31 legs straight possibly. But I can do that. I know myself I can do that. But I've got 36 hours now to recuperate and get my energy levels up. Make sure I'm fresh for that game, and I'll make sure that happens. Don't worry about that. Michael won't have an easy game. It'll be a tough run.
Cheers for your time.